Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Most of you know me as King Trap, and today I have a big announcement for everyone. We're going to be moving away from King Trap and into a brand I like as Alpha Chess. You know, this switch from King Trap to Alpha Chess largely comes from people who view my videos, and the idea of King Trap just wasn't really working out. I had it revolving around trapping the opponent's king, and just ultimately decided that too many references could be made to other things, and Alpha Chess was a little more honed in on where I want this channel to go, as I love that alpha mindset, and I love playing this great game of chess. So a lot of you who were here for the King Trap days, I'm very grateful for that. But moving forward, this channel will be known as Alpha Chess, and I hope you guys can buy into it. So with that, let's get right into the game. Let's not waste any more time with branding. So this is a game I played against a 15-18 rated opponent, and it features a sequence of blunders, and I'm going to show you the importance of learning from your mistakes and not giving up in your games. The reason being is everyone's human. Everyone makes mistakes, and unless you're in the very high ratings, in the 2,000 to 2,400 ratings, a lot of people are still learning the game. And so I encourage you not to give up. This game starts with a London, so sorry about that. We have d4, g6, bishop f4, bishop g6, e3, and knight f6. So black's just developing his pieces and looking to castle. White's kind of in this systematic opening where he's looking to just set up a really nice center and activate his pieces. c4, castles as prepared. Bishop d3, d6, and knight c3. So white's got a lot of developed pieces. His king's not entirely safe, but that's part of the London, is you don't castle early. e5, black strikes in the center. We have d takes e5, knight to h5, and knight g to e2. The reason being is taking here and giving all this probably would have been a lot better. But in the game, I just missed it and developed my knight. That's another problem with playing blitz games, is taking here and then takes, just a series of exchanges that favors white because you're up a pawn. Finally, black takes in the center, and I just retreat with my bishop. Opportunity lost. Knight to c6, black develops. Queen to d2, looking to possibly get my rook into the game. We have knight to b4, threatening to take my bishop, which I move to safety. The reason it was under attack is it was attacked twice, right? We have f5, further pushing my bishop out, and I play this move. Bishop to d5, not a great move, and it seems like it's a decent move. It's defended, putting the king in check, but you'll see that this causes a lot of problems for me. So this was, I think, a pretty bad blunder on white, just positionally. I'm not losing material right away, but as the game, after he moves out of check and I double up on the d file, he threatens the bishop, and I have to move all the way down here to the f file, and eventually my bishop gets trapped with nothing to do. Because after we trade queens and he captures my bishop, now the bishop is trapped. And I've barricaded him into this f3 corner, and he has no way out. So black saw this and played it very well, and at this point of the game I was like, holy cow, I'm lost. And I was actually very frustrated with myself. But, I'm only down a piece after my next move, so I decided, I'm going to play this out. I'm at least going to grab a couple pawns as compensation. So knight takes e4, f takes e4, bishop takes e4, and now I see this right away. I see I have a pin on this pawn, and I'm thinking, okay, if he doesn't see it, I'll take advantage of it, which he doesn't. He wastes a move, just activating his rook to a better square. So I take it, and now the threat. Now I actually have some threats. So I'm up 2 pawns. I have 2 pawns for the no, excuse me. I have 3 pawns for the piece, because I'm about to win another. He attacks a weak pawn, but I play rook takes pawn check, and better yet was bishop takes pawn. That way, if he doesn't move the king still, I'd have nasty discoveries, or something silly. Some nasty discoveries. But I played rook takes pawn check. Of course, he has to move out of check, and then I have rook to d6, and this is just a nice move, hitting the bishop, activating the rook. He captures that pawn, and then I play this nice move, threatening checkmate and also threatening, to win another pawn. He captures on the b file, and I honestly saw this, and I didn't think it was that great for black, mainly because he's just lining up his pieces. And so initially when I saw this, I thought, okay, let's win a pawn, and then attack these two minor pieces on the same file. But then after bishop to a3, I don't really see anything coming out of it, but I didn't quite see anything else. I missed the obvious rook to h4, hitting both these pieces. An excellent move, as there's no way to defend both of them. Well, you play moves like this, right, to try and defend the knight, or to defend the bishop, but then it gets kind of tricky after that, and white's better in that position. So I just grabbed the pawn, traded, and then my opponent blundered back into my hands. And honestly, this game I still think is in the air. I have a couple extra pawns, but the material is equal on both sides. So black resigned at this point, and I just wanted to show you this quick game to show you guys don't give up. Chess is a game of mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes, and that's okay. Don't resign as soon as you lose a piece. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.